guys, and welcome back to Secret Imposter, and in today's video I'll be showing you how to create a simple game on Scratch. Scratch links are in the description down below. Go check it out if you want to, and don't forget to subscribe and give this video a like. So let's get started. Okay, so first thing we need is a sprite. So I'm gonna choose the balloon sprite, which is right over here. Okay, so let's bring it in. Okay, so what we want to do is we want the balloon to go in different directions, random. So we don't want to choose where it goes, we want it to go in random directions. So what we can do is, we take go to random position block, it's on motion block. So go to random position block, and as you can see, nothing is happening. Why? Well, because we need to go to events and put when flag clicked. So this means that when we click the flag, it will go to a random position. So let's click it and see. So as you can see, every time we click it, it goes to a random position. But we don't want to keep on clicking the flag. So what we do is, we take a forever loop, which is in control. And we have to make sure the go to random position is inside the forever loop. And then we put the forever loop right below when flag click. So as you can see that when we put flag click, the balloon will go on and on in random positions. But we don't want it to go that fast. So what we do is take a wait 1 second block, and we put it in between the go to random position and the forever loop. And make sure you have to put it in the forever loop, otherwise it won't work. So as you can see now, the balloon changes direction every 1 second. And for some of you may think that that is too fast. So what we can do is we put 1.5 seconds. Okay, so as you can see now, it is much better. But what we want to do is add a score, so that every time we tap on the balloon, we get a point. So we have to go to variables, and we got to make a variable. So what we do is name your variable. I'm naming mine score. You can name yours whatever you want. So as you can see, we have our variable right here. So what we want to do is that every time we tap the balloon, we get a point. So what we have to do to get that, we have to go into events again. And then we take when sprite click block and just place it anywhere on the screen you want. So what we have to do now is when sprite click, we have to go into variables, and then we have to go change, and then don't forget to go into your arrow and press score or whatever you named your variable. So change score by 1. So now as you can see, it goes in a random position, and every time we click it, it changes to 1. Okay, so every time we click the balloon now, the score changes by 1. But what we want it to do is that if, let's say that if we want to start the game again, we don't want it to remain our actual score. So what we got to do is, when flag clicked, so you can either start a new one, or you could just use the same one. So I'm going to use the same when flag clicked, and I'm going to put when flag click set score, make sure it's score to 0. So as you can see now, every time we click the flag, the score changes to 0. And whenever we click the balloon, the score changes by 1. And as you can see, it's 0 again. So what we want to do now is to actually change the balloon's color. So what you can do is, if you want to change the balloon's color, it is really simple. All you got to do is go into looks, and you will find yourself looking at a bunch of purple blocks. So what we got to do is, we say change color effect by 25, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is, when flag click, change color effect by 25. As you can see, the color changes. But we want it to go on forever. So what we're going to do is, we take these out, and we put it inside the forever loop. And as you can see, the color is now changing every time. And we get points as well. So this is how you make your simple clicker game. So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in another video. Hopefully I will do another scratch thing. Okay, so right now what I want to do at the ending is I'm going to name my variable. So I'm going to name it how to make a simple clicker game. Okay, and I'm going to see my project page first. And as you can see, I do not know why I name it like that. Okay, let's name it how to make a simple clicker game. Okay, as you can see, the simple clicker game is done, and I'm going to share it so everyone else can see it too. So let's test it out and see if it works. As you can see, it works. So every time I click the green flag, the score changes back to 0. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you next time.